I'm Xavier Exeter. I'm the manager of basketball operations here at the Calgary Surge. Today is Wednesday, August 13th, the day before our home playoff game versus the Edmonton Stingers. Tomorrow, after we beat Edmonton, there's a few pressing matters. We're going to have to get our flight booked for our 16-man travel team. We're going to have to get our hotel booked. We're going to have to get a practice booked for once we get to Vancouver tomorrow. We're going to have to get our bus booked for once we land in Vancouver, getting to the arena, getting back to the hotel. So that's super quick turnaround because we're going to leave Friday morning, less than 12 hours after the game maybe.
Once we get things settled down a little bit, which is going to be hard to do over the next 48 hours, we can start to introduce a little bit more of like the incline, eccentric style exercises for that. Let's just focus on bringing that inflammation down, and then yeah, we'll go from there, okay? Yeah, tomorrow, you call it a playoff game. It's kind of regular game day for us. Starts with getting to the arena early, setting up things like the ice tub, getting the treatment area set up. Post game, yeah, it's a quick turnaround to get to Vancouver. Travel is never easy, but when you're traveling with 7-footers, it makes things a little bit more challenging. Trying to reduce the amount of exposure to being cramped up as much as we can. So that's things like getting them activated as soon as we get to the facility, get off the plane, get some movement in. It just revolves around keeping the guys feeling good and ready to go as best we can.
Me and Mike right here just leaving the condo on our way to the game. Take our little trip, about a 15-minute ride to Winsport, and we talk hoops, but we also talk life, whatever we need to get mentally ready for the game tonight. We go to Winsport around 9:45 a.m. We'll watch film with the team. Mike leads a lot of the film and the preparation for us, and then we'll have a shoot around. We go over some of, for tonight it was Edmonton, some of their top sets and how we want to play, and just kind of run through some basic things, offense, defense, and then we get a lot of shots up just to get the guys comfortable with the court, ready to shoot.
A lot of the film that we go through is, they're high volume sets. Like Johnny just said, some personnel stuff, just as a reminder to guys on how we want to defend certain people. But for the shoot around and some of the preparation that we do, is we show the film that, the sets that we want to show, and then we walk through it on court as a team to kind of get the coverages the way we want them.
So for game day, you can see we already got the room set up. Players are already on court, so we already have all their stuff out. We got our TV for film set up, so locker room is good to go for our morning shoot.
Have a rim runner almost every time. We got to get back and load to the rim first. We got to build out from the rim, find the ball, and then after that location, get physicality outside the paint, and make him work for everything. If there's no physicality outside the paint, he becomes a problem.
My name's John Ross, one of the assistant coaches here with the Calgary Surge. Worked for the Portland Trailblazers for 15 years as a video coordinator, scouting for the coaching staff, scouting opponents, and then working in the front office, scouting for personnel. When I came up to the Calgary Surge with Coach Canales, who I knew from the Portland days, we ended up bringing 5 of our coaching associates as well, who work from distance for us. So Jacob, Rochelle, Orlando, Malik, Yash, they've been doing a lot of analytics behind the scenes of breaking down different statistics and things. Anything from KYP, so knowing your personnel, advanced analytics, scouting reports of our opponents, just bringing us all kinds of information to the table. So they started watching game film on these guys from last season, from their European leagues, from the G League. We create these reports with advanced analytics, players' strengths, players' weaknesses, what their tendencies are, how can we make them uncomfortable, and then a summary so that we have that on each player so that our players know the tendencies and how they can make opponents uncomfortable.
So we put in new nets typically every second game, depending on the game. Sometimes it might be every game, depending on how badly the net was torn up in the previous game. And we do it both for presentation, looks a lot nicer, and eventually after one crazy game or 2 games, the net starts to wear out at the ends. So this was used for 2 games. and you can see the shade difference. It's pretty noticeable, and you can also see just the ends really started to wear off. So if it gets any further than that, then the net will just rip straight out.
But this is what it comes down to. Whatever it takes. It's going to take one more tonight. One more scramble, one more pass, one more deflection, one more rebound. Whatever it takes tonight. Whatever it takes to protect our house. Let's go be great. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.